everyone, I'm back again today with another video. This is my 2015 goals video. The reason why I decided to come on here and make a goals video this year is because I have just way too much stuff. So basically throughout the year when I've been purchasing stuff, I have been adding it to a spreadsheet, like every line, whether it's a full-size item, a sample size, or like even a packet sample, just to keep track of all the stuff that I have. So I'm pretty much out of control because at 12/31/2014 I had 680 items in my collection, and that is just way too excessive for one person. So I think I just need to work through some of that. So some of my strategies, I guess, that I've been using is that I used to subscribe to Birchbox, Ipsy, BoxyCharm, and Julep, and I've canceled Ipsy, BoxyCharm, and Julep. They changed their program, so now you can skip, so I've just been skipping, and I've only kept Birchbox, so hopefully that'll decrease the amount of products that I have coming in, and I won't just be making a bunch of extra purchases to make up for that. And I'm also setting myself on a beauty budget this year of $800, which I know sounds like a lot, but I'm sure I spent way the heck more than that this year. So it's progress, not perfection. And that's going to include everything that I need. It won't include anything if I have to purchase like shampoo or whatever for my husband or whatever. But for me, that's going to include every single thing. Even things like Clarisonic brush heads or whatever, it's all going to be included in that $800. Exception to that will be points that I have at Ulta or whatever. If I'm using points, I'm not going to count that towards actual dollars because I've already spent that money before to get the points. And also, I thought I'd just show you guys real quick my, I guess, makeup stash. It's not going to be like anything formal, just a few quick seconds. Okay, so excuse the mess on the floor. Okay, so this is like my main makeup drawer here, and basically you can see like I have all my palettes right here, I have brushes here, and I just keep my jewelry right there. I have other palettes here, and basically it's a mess because this drawer is really narrow. So here I have my primers and a few different mascaras. Back there I have more, which you can't even see it, more sample size mascaras, and then I don't even know what's in this drawer. More mascaras maybe. And here I have extra perfumes. And then in this drawer here I have this box here which has eyeliners and a few mascaras. This is all lip glosses and lip balms, which is just ridiculous. I don't need that much. And then back here in this one is all of my actual like lipsticks. And then in here it's also quite out of control. I have my hand creams over here in this drawer, facial moisturizers here, like other miscellaneous things like face oils, essences, and that sort of thing. I have a bunch of foundation, BB cream type products here, and I have face powders here along with like refreshing mists, and then I have a bunch of masks back there, which you probably can't even see. In here I have a ton of facial cleansers, just a ridiculous amount. I don't think anybody has enough faces to go through that. Here I have all my body butters and lotions. And then this drawer, this top drawer here is a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. So it includes like face wipes, let's see what else is in here, nail polish remover, like beauty sponges, beauty blender, and all just different sorts of things. It's kind of a hodgepodge drawer. So basically there's a few areas that I wanted to focus on this year, just to kind of, I guess, target certain things that I wanted to work on. I need to work on my entire collection, but I just wanted to focus on a few different areas this year so I don't become too overwhelmed. So the first area is body butters. So at 12/31 I had 51 body butters, and my goal is to use up 5. In my defense, I guess, the 51 body butters includes like little sample packets too, of like the little foil packets. So maybe it's not quite as bad as it seems. So the products that I wanted to use this year are this mini body butter right here. This is 1 ounce. I received this in an Ipsy bag. It's the Balanced Guru Body Balm, and it smells like lemon or citrus or something like that. I've used a little bit out of this product, but not that much. And then next I wanted to use this Tree Hut almond and honey body butter. And I've used a little bit out of this, but it's pretty much almost full. And then I wanted to use this, which is the Righteous Body Butter by Soap and Glory. And as you can see, this is like a huge container of body butter. It's 10.1 ounces. But I purchased this in London last year, and I want to make sure that I use the stuff that I dragged around on my 2-week trip instead of just letting it go to waste and go bad. And I also wanted to use this Mango Body Butter by Boots. I actually got this at Target on clearance after the holidays last year. And this one I've actually have some progress in, so this is probably going to be the first one that's finished. And then for body lotions, I have this Japanese Cherry Blossom in old packaging body cream. The next category that I want to use stuff up in is lipsticks and lip glosses and balms. So this doesn't count lip liners or lip scrubs or anything like that. So at $12.31, I had 82 lip products, and my goal this year is to use 10, which will honestly be an incredible feat for me because I have in my life only ever used one lip balm, and it took me 3 years. Other than that, I've never finished a lip product. So I don't even know if this is like completely off the wall or not. So the products that I want to use are this Epic Blend Hemp Coconut Lip Balm, my Revlon Lip Butter in Peach Parfait, which is in my Finish 7 by Spring, my Revlon Violet Berry, I think it's called, yeah, or sorry, not Revlon, my Clinique Violet Berry lipstick. So that's how much is left there. Well, that's how much is left. My EOS Lip Balm in Pomegranate. I don't really like these, so that's why this is so difficult to use up. It probably just looks brand new to you, but I have been using it. The Revlon Color Burst, let's see, Color Burst Balm Stain in Honey. This still has the original point, so I'm not even going to roll it up. I have a few samples here. This Noya Lip Gloss in Summertime Peach that I received in a Birchbox. These are not opened at all. And this Mary Kay Lip Gloss in the shade, in the shade Fancy Nancy. I have a Kiko lipstick that I bought in Italy when we were on our trip last year. I haven't opened any of the lipsticks that I bought from that trip, so I want to start going through some of those. That's a shade right there. I think that's a really easy and wearable shade, so I don't think I should have a problem. Let's see. I also have this Revlon Matte Balm in 225 Sultry. So this really hasn't been pushed up at all either, so it's pretty much full. And I have this Tarte Lip Surgeons in the shade Precious. Again, I've used it a few times, but that's pretty much it. And lastly, I think this should be 10. I have this Burt's Bees tinted lip balm, I guess, in the color Merlot. And one other thing I just did want to mention about my collection is everything that I showed you in the drawers, with the exception of one very small area, everything is unopened. I am like really weird about this where I don't try stuff when I purchase it. I wait until I'm finished with something else, which is like never. So most of my collection is completely untouched, unopened, unswatched, anything. So I'm going to try to be better about actually using some of the products and cycling through them this year as well. So moving on though, the next area that I wanted to kind of work on is my facial cleansers. So I had 43 facial cleansers at December 31st, 2014, and I wanted to use up 7 this year. So I have this Almay oil-free, and this includes makeup removers too, this Almay oil-free makeup remover, and I'm like right there, so it shouldn't be too much longer for this. And then this is completely unopened. It's my Bioderma, again, purchased in Paris, never opened. I have a 2-pack of this. I really want to use it up. I have this facial soap from Mimibex. So it's just this, and I only have like a little bit left out of here, like right there. So I should be able to finish that no problem. And then purchased in London at Boots also is this Peaches and Clean face wash by Soap and Glory. And I have about 3 or 4 other cleansers that I want to get through, but I just haven't even opened them yet, and they're just tucked away, unfortunately. Another area that I want to get through is cream eyeshadows. I have 9 cream eyeshadows at 12/31/2014, and I would like to use 4. I think that's really ambitious, but I'm using them every day, so I really can't control, I guess, how far it goes down if I'm using the product every day. So the first one is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Creamy Beige. So it looks like that. I don't even think you can see a dip or anything in it. This one is completely unopened. This is, again, a Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Tough as Taupe. And I just have this little sample of the Bare Minerals BB 5-in-1 in the shade Divine Wine. I received this in an Ipsy bag this past year. And the last thing I want to try to use is this Ico Fat Eye Stick. So that's what it looks like. There's the shade, if you can see that. And I received it in a Birchbox. It's a full size. I've swatched it, but that's it. So I think that's going to be pretty tough to get through. I also want to get through some BB and CC creams. So I have 19 at 12/31, and I want to get through 7. I actually don't really have any of them out right now, so I'm not going to show you those. And hi guys, so before I posted this video, I realized that my camera actually cut me off, so I actually have to refilm this piece here, and this is the last project part. This is the last piece that I want to work through. This is my nail polish collection. At the end of 2014, I had 89 polishes, and before 2014 started, I only had about 10. So how I amassed like 70 or 80 polishes in a year, I really don't even want to think about it. So I have 10 polishes that I want to use up this year. 8 of them are colored, and 1 is a base coat and a top coat. 4 are mini sizes, and 4 are full-size nail polishes. So the first 2 that I want to work through are from Essie. The first one is this pretty pink shade here. It's called Angora. And this one here, which is called Demure. And I also have this pretty sparkly polish here by Deborah Lippmann. It is called Mermaid's Dream. And the last mini I want to work through, I actually don't know the shade of it, but it's by Color Club, and I got it in a Birchbox. It's this blue shade. So those 4 are pretty much full. I've probably used them once, maybe twice at the most, and I just want to work through them. The 4 full-size shades that I want to work through are this polish here. This is pretty teal color. I think that'll go great with the Deborah Lippmann polish. It's called Lissa. This next one here is also a julep polish, and it's a pink color with some sparkly glitter micro shimmer in it. It's called Lurie, and this one is actually, I've marked them all, but this one is actually down to here. So I've used it a few times, but the problem with it is the formula is already getting goopy, even though I've only had it for less than 6 months. And the last 2 full-size shades I want to work through are this Sally Hansen Salon Manicure in the shade Perfect Match. And this I've never used before. I received in a mini box. It's the Glory Vegan Lacquer, and the shade is Hukimja, I think. That's the name of it if you can see it. I don't really know how to say that though. And the base coat and top coat I want to work through are from Julep. This is their Oxygen Performance base coat, and as you can see, I'm right there. And the top coat I want to work through, I'm not going to be able to know until I'm actually done with it, because it's one of those like UV kind of top coats. So it's just this right here. So those are all the areas of my collection that I want to focus on this year. I don't even know if this is reasonable or not, but I just want to give it a shot and actually get my money's worth out of all the stuff that I purchased in 2014. So if you're doing a project like this or have a goals video or anything like that, please let me know in the comments below so I can come and check out your channel. Or if you're doing it through a blog or Instagram or whatever, I'd still love to check it out. Really, the motivation for me in this whole thing is watching other people who are doing the same thing. That is my greatest inspiration. So thanks for watching today and have a great day. Bye.